Good morning, world. Good morning, life. Today's a good day. It's Wednesday. Another positive, beautiful day. Again. Oh my gosh, every day we get one. We have another 24 hours a day to do something, to at least try to be happy. Know what I mean? What are you doing today? Geo Plays, what up? Good morning. How are you doing today? How you staying positive? Angie Perry. Good morning. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Whew. Yesterday was day 9 of my challenge here. Good morning, Marilyn. Your stuff is in the mail. I made sure to do that Monday. So you should be getting it any day now. What up, Nathaniel? Good morning. Welcome to the show. Jen Ray. Good morning, bro. And I are going to do the 75 strong challenge together. Yeah. So cool. Did you get the book? About building new habits. Building new habits. You know, what are you looking to get out of it? What are you looking to get out of it? I'm doing great listening to you at work, doing subfloor repairs today. Nice. Nice. I've done my fair share of that kind of work. Lots of work. Kick its butt, man. Show them that you're the best subfloor repairman in the world. Crystal Call. Good morning. Morning, Crystal. Nope. But I will. Yeah, I would get it. Or in a nutshell, he's just talking about building good habits. He likes to, so in his book, The 75 Strong, he's making a comparison and a sales pitch, basically why he revised it from the 75 hard. The 75 hard challenge looks like this. Whoa. Follow a diet, gallon of water, 2 workouts, no alcohol, take a progress photo daily, 10 pages of reading. Just boom, cut and dry. 6 things, check them off. You miss one, you start over, go back to the finish line. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Where this guy's like, you know what? If you hit 9 out of 10 days and you succeed in that, that's 90%. Out of the 75 days, you'll have hit 67 of those days, which is 90%. You're doing good. You're doing good. And that's going to help build positive habits because scientifically, whatever that means, 66 days it takes to build a good habit. And 67, that's 1 day extra. You're welcome. So welcome. Sorry it took so long. Wow, that's a pretty good thing to do. Or try. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing the 75 strong. I've taken the 75 strong and the 75 hard and combined them because I want, like he says in the book 75 strong, he's like, you know what, if you want to go do something to prove that you got grit, to show that you just can handle something hard, he's like, go camping for a week out in the wilderness with just a backpack. He goes, then you're only spending a week and it's just as hard, you know, because if you do 75 days and all you do is high five at a finish line and then go right back to the way things were before, he's like, let's do it in a way that's going to build and sustain habits that produce results for your life, not just for a 2-month occasion and then you're done, right? And that's kind of the mindset I'm taking to this challenge, is to build a positive habit. And obviously I have some physical goals because I want to do something I've never done before. And that's just like get shredded around the waistline. I have this theory now that I've been working out. I worked out from the age 30 to 35 and I got pretty fit. I was doing a lot of CrossFit type workouts. I was running a mile in like 6 minutes. And I was fit. And then I became an alcoholic. Imagine that. And got weak and fat. And now I'm back into working out. Been working out for a couple of years straight. Just now starting to get really strict with my diets and stuff. But I kind of wish I would have thought of this way earlier in life. And I doubt this is anything new. But I feel like if I work from February through mid-summer, in a nice diet, low fat, kind of high cardio exercise lifestyle, and then, keep the fat off. And then around midsummer towards the fall, I eat big and lift heavy and gain muscle. And I wonder if I yearly cycle that, what my body will look like in 5 years. Which doesn't matter anyway. I went and saw my uncle yesterday. He's on hospice, and that's sad. I'm at that age in my life where, family members they're at that age. I'm at this age, they're at that age. My Aunt Linda died 2 years ago. The crazy thing is, like, when I think of my Aunt Linda, I love her. There's lots of memories I have, lots of great memories I have of my mom's sister. But one that just stands out. I was in jail back in the early 2000s. I got arrested for meth and burglary and being a piece of crap. And I slept for about a month before I even really let anybody know I was there. That's how I got this stupid tattoo right here that says sleepy, because I was so dope sick. And heck yeah, I'll get ripped. Day 3, Jess. Definitely feeling tired right now. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yesterday, we'll get to how I was feeling yesterday and where I'm at today. So I'm in jail. All of a sudden, visitors. Weaver, you got a visitors. Visitor time. Haul us out to the place where they're visitors, and I sitting there waiting for my visitor. And it's just like, just like your picture, except no phone. Between a plexiglass, thick piece of plexiglass. And my Aunt Linda walks in. And I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed. And I'm like, what am I? I never just sat down. Obviously, I've talked to my aunt, she's my aunt. You know what I mean? And so when she walked in, I'm in jail and I'm in this little room. And all of a sudden, the next 30, 45 minutes, it's just me and her. I'm like, what are we going to talk about? This is awkward. I feel ashamed. I'm embarrassed. It's my beautiful aunt. She's all nice. And she came and saw me every week in jail. Just faithfully. I'm going to go see LT. Just the sweetest aunt. And then she died a couple years ago. Her husband, my uncle Leroy, Uncle Guy, he's on hospice right now. I went and saw him yesterday. Sad. And so getting the body, trying to get buff and ripped, it's a minor goal in this challenge because I don't know. I'm contemplating the end of life and stuff like that after visiting family last night. So that, that's kind of where my head's at right now. And so to build these values and to hear the conversation of all my cousins, we're all in the room giving them hugs and stuff. Just to hear their conversations on what they remember about him and their reactions to it. I want to set up a lifestyle and habits and affect people in a way that when I'm on my deathbed and people are gathered around, the conversation in the room is uplifting and positive, and people aren't, you know what I mean? I don't need to explain too deeper than that, but you kind of feel me? I want a good positive vibe in the air of a life that was turned around, a life that affected my family first in a positive way, and then affected the community in a positive way. Here's to only living once. Don't be scared. Get out there and make changes and do something. We got a good prayer thing we've been going through, this 30-day prayer challenge for men. And today we're going to talk about a good mess. This is a good one. I remember me reading this one a while back. And she says, dude, me too. I get it. I feel you. I feel you too, brother. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. It's crazy when you're at your lowest who brings your heart to its highest. Yeah, no kidding. And it was so cool when she showed up. None of my buddies on the streets did. I haven't seen them since. 20 years ago. Into trading. Hey, dude, long time. Yeah, what's up? Changed the name. Didn't recognize you, but I know who you are now. Yeah, they are difficult conversations for sure. For sure. Geesh. That's my brother. A necessary mess, and it's a good mess. And obviously, y'all know that when I talk about my higher power, I talk about the God of the Bible. That's the one I chose. That's one I'm going to stick with it. I'm not going to be a higher power hopper. Coined that today, April 20th, 7:40 a.m. Mountain Time. Without oxen, a stable stays clean, but you need a strong ox for a large harvest. Think about that. Without an oxen, the stable stays clean, but you need one if you want to have a big harvest. Oxen are powerful creatures with a history entwined with mankind. Their domestication as a draft animal is estimated to have started around 4000 BC. They're first mentioned in the Bible in Genesis 12 in a list of valuable gifts from Pharaoh to Abram. A healthy ox to pull a plow was expensive. An evenly matched pair that pulled in unison was even more so. If you were able to afford such a beast, they most certainly multiplied the work you could accomplish and expanded your ability to plant and harvest crops. An amazing tool. Higher power offer. So, you got a couple ox. They're expensive. They're a tool. It's like tractors today, whatever you want to say. However, owning an ox comes with a few consequences. They like to eat. They don't fit into small spaces. They smell bad. And they don't use a litter box. But there's no way to take advantage of their amazing strength without having to watch your step, right? There's a bunch of crap laying around. That's a pretty good metaphor for life. If you want to produce something of value, you're going to have to deal with a mess that may be associated with it. So these big oxen produce a big harvest because they plow your fields and they're strong, but they crap all over the place in their stalls. They stink. You got to feed them, but it's necessary. If you want to produce something of value, you're going to have to deal with the mess that may be associated with it. So, but the value outweighs the mess, right? Marriage, for all its delights, can generate piles of debris. Sacrificing individual dreams, working through conflict, dealing with in-laws, negotiating finances, serving even when you would prefer to be served. All of this makes for messy stable. For those who persevere, however, the rewards are worth it. Having kids may be both figuratively and literally one of the messiest choices you can make in life. They eat messy. They don't know where the toilet is until you explain it repeatedly. And then they break your heart one way or the other. But most parents would tell you that they would do it all over again without the blink of an eye. The gain far exceeds the pain. Think about the mess the kids make, how hard it is, but you wouldn't change it for the world. Some guys aren't married, and not every man will raise kids. Not a problem. The workplace demonstrates the principle of a messy stable quite adequately. It's a risky to start a business, choose a career, take a promotion, or switch jobs. Sometimes you have to make the decision to move and leave friends and family or miss a great opportunity for advancement. And that happens in life. You want to change a life of addiction. You want to get out into doing better things for yourself. Choose your friends wisely, and you may have to leave some behind. You may have an emotional attachment to them, but you got to cut it off for yourself. It's time to think about ourselves and setting ourselves up for the future, and not in such a selfish way you're neglecting. You know what I mean? Just think about yourself, value yourself, do something for yourself. Employees and coworkers don't always do what you expect or even what they've promised. Customers, bosses demand more than you can provide. Every week you have to clean up something that hit the fan, even if it isn't your fault. But we take the mess because of the possibilities. You want that promotion at work and you decide to jump in, it's going to come with some mess. but you take it, right? Because there's opportunity. Being active in a Christ-centered congregation is essential, but it takes time, effort, and sacrifice. The strength of a good church is like that of an ox, producing far more as a whole than we can individually, even if the individuals aren't perfect. Think about a necessary mess. If you want something that's over here, what kind of mess do you usually have to create to get to it? I'll go first. A clean house. If I were to go back here, dust my shelves, clean out the couch, clean out behind the couch, what kind of mess do you usually make first before you clean it and it gets put back together? And that's a necessary mess for the reward of having everything clean and sanitized and all that stuff, right? What are other things? What are some things in your life right now that are, you're about to take on that's a necessary mess? You're going to make a necessary mess, but it's going to be worth it. What you going through? The principle in this verse is that nothing of value comes without an unpleasant aspect. Hard work, unpredictable consequences, and real risk. God wants us to work at whatever he puts into our lives, not fearing the consequences, but focusing on creating something of value. It's complicated. Sometimes as we look at opportunities, so Paul exhorts us to meditate on the concept. An athlete cannot win the prize unless they follow the rules, and hardworking farmers should be the first to enjoy the fruit of their labor. Think about what I'm saying. The Lord will help you understand all these things. As men, God offered us possibilities, and we have to understand clearly that a mess that goes with choice is also a part of the deal. But he wouldn't invite us to greater things if it weren't in our best interest. And if everything were easy, we wouldn't be better off for it. So is there any area in your life that you have mistakenly thought should come easy without hard work and risk? Really, yeah, anything you take on. I'm going to get clean from alcohol and drugs. I'm going to get fit. I'm going to repair all my relationships. That should be easy, right? Or just fixing one relationship. Just go say sorry. It'll be all good. Doesn't work like that. Is there anything in life we can do that's going to add value that's just easy? You just walk in and that was easy. My son's 6. I'd die for him, and he's so rotten. I got 4 of them. I know. I've always said you run with the dogs, you're going to get fleas. So choose why. That's a fact. Choose your friends. Birds of a feather flock together. You show me your friends, I'll show you who you are. You want to be successful? Go hang out with successful people. You want to be a millionaire? Go hang out with millionaires. Get in the group. Start talking. Learn the insights. Start getting that mindset. Mindsets start, working together. We start capturing the same thoughts and ideas and learning and gleaming off each other. And then that's how it works. You want to be a junkie? Go hang out with junkies. Want to continue to relapse? Go hang out with people that are putting themselves in high-risk situations all the time. You want to change? You got to change. Right? Yeah. When we get to step 8 and 9, it could be tough. And so that's why we're getting prepared, up through step 7. Getting rid of resentments, learning our character defects, understanding ego, understanding our pride, so that when we go to make an amends or repair a relationship, that we are prepared for the consequence, whether they receive it or not. We're doing it for us, for freedom from our past lives, our past addictions, because we are in recovery. And what does it mean to be in recovery? The definition of recovery is to regain something that was lost, right? So we have to regain something. When we were 5-6 years old, having our imagination about the world, we didn't think we'd end up like that. And so we're going to go regain that little 5 or 6 year old imagination for our future. What did you all want to be when you were like 6 or 7? I wanted to be, this is funny, I wanted to be a speed skater on the ice in the Olympics. I loved how they were like, And I learned how to skate. They won't let me. I tried. They knew my style wasn't Gucci. Hey, can I hang out, guys? No. That's funny. Man, I'm tired today. So I'm on day 10 of this 75 strong challenge. It's waking up every day going like that. And I've built my habits, and you all are watching them unfold. I'm going live and I'm doing a daily vlog, and I don't care about the numbers. Obviously, I want to add value to anybody that's watching. And obviously, in the back of my mind, I would love to do something viral. That's always there. But I'm doing this to build a habit, to learn my camera and my equipment, to learn how to, no matter what time I go to bed, that I'm getting out of bed and doing this first thing. Like today, I felt like I was late because I want to hit this at 7:00 a.m. and it just sets my time, right? But Tuesday, we had to take care of some things. We had to stay up later than we wanted to, helping out a friend, and that's good. To sacrifice this to help a friend, that's adding value, and that's one of the values of characteristics I want to have. And so putting things, kicking the can down the road of my habits and daily stuff, because friends' lives and families' lives are more valuable than to try to, I got to make sure I do this video. You know what I mean? And so we stayed up later Monday night, way too late. We didn't get home till late, and then I had to finish some things up. I couldn't stop my goals because it was late, and so that just kind of made everything late, right? So it spilled off into Tuesday, and Tuesday, I was just tired. It's like you just grab yourself. Oh, look at one of our buddies is calling. Let's see who it is. What up, buddy? I'm on live stream right now, and now you are live on YouTube and Facebook and everything else. If you go to Facebook.
Oh, what's up? Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
Say hi to everybody.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, I was calling to see.
Yes, I am. In like an hour. Dude, start heading this way, but I'm going to finish this live stream. I'll call you back. Yeah. All right, later. That was one of our group members. He's going to come hiking with me this morning. And if you want to come hiking with me too, I'll just be right here at Coldwater Canyon where they hang the big flag. I think it's called Bonneville Shoreline, right there by the North Ogden Divide, in about an hour. Baby steps, man. Baby steps. We get. Amen. Amen. It's a fact. I don't remember what I was talking about. But that's the stuff I was talking about. Oh yeah, I was being tired. And so I just pushed myself through. I grabbed myself by the collar and I made myself go, right? Remember that video I did a few weeks or a few days ago? Just show up. 90% of life is just showing up. Oh, I don't want to. But you show up anyway, then you get through it and you're like, I'm glad I did it. Every workout I've ever had, I'm always glad I did it. Like right now, I would rather go lay back in bed and put on TV and just chill. And just like, relax, right? No kids are at school. But now I'm going to get my butt up to the mountain. I'm going to go, yeah, Geesh, hurry up. You got an hour. I really wish you could, dude. That'd be so cool. What am I pursuing, working at, sacrificing for currently? Do I understand that success in those areas might have some messy consequences? So you could pray a prayer like this. Ask God for the drive to work hard in every area of your life. So you can pray something like this. Father, I pray that you give me a good attitude and drive to complete the work you've set before me, no matter how hard or taxing it is. Please give me patience and energy so that I may have the same hard work, attitude, and self-discipline it takes to complete even greater works for your kingdom. Give me strength to do it. That's one thing, the whole this too shall pass is you just look at the goals you lay out and you're like, you know what? Regardless of how I feel, I'm going to make myself show up. I'm going to do the best I can. And like last night at the gym, the best I can was weak sauce, but I did it and I did the best I could. I took a nap right before I ended up sitting down on the couch before the gym and I nodded off, and it was one of those naps where you wake up and all of a sudden you're not normal, right? Your body feels like it's going, bzzz. You can't think straight. Where's my keys? And they're right in front of your face. You're just out of it. It was one of those naps. So I drug myself to the gym in that state. I get there and I'm just like, oh, this is hard. You're grabbing my leg, lifting it, trying to make myself walk. So I got there and all I did was laid down and started stretching, rolling out on a roller, stretching this way, stretching. And that made me feel a little better. Got on the bench, benched a little bit, got on the stairs, did the stairs a little bit. I didn't full blown go out like I was competing for a marathon. I just moved. I moved for 45 minutes. I got my heart rate up, did the best I could. And mission accomplished. Came home, ate, went to bed, had a good night's sleep last night, and now I'm up. It's a new day. It all passed, and I showed up, and I didn't fail. Because right now, when I look back on it, I remember being tired, but you don't quite remember like exactly how it felt. You just know you were tired, right? But I know I completed everything. I know that I hit my goals. I know that I accomplished something I set out to do, and that feels good. That feels better than me making myself do something when I was tired. Does that make sense? Someday. Yes. Yes. So what are you going to do to tackle the day? What are you going to do just to show up? I can't wait to see the progress of the people who are hitting the 75 day strong challenge. What up, Sharissa? Hopefully I said that right. If I didn't, I apologize. One thing I don't know how to do is read and spell very well. Justin Graham. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thanks for the awesome positive comments. Thank you for being here for me and giving me strength. Setting my day right? Remember why we do this? I don't have my book to quote it right, but this is a task for me in the morning that's going to propel my day with positive energy to kick off this day for success. This is me on hole one. Every morning when I get on this live stream right now is me getting to the golf course, teeing up on hole one, taking out my biggest driver and just smashing that sucker as close to the hole as I can get. And that's setting up my mind. And now I'm going to go up and get my 45 minutes of working out in. And my buddy might show up, which is cool. And that's going to be me busting out my 9-iron because I know I got it close to the flag. It's going to be my second shot of the day. Boom. And that one's going in. This par 5 is going to get hit in 2 shots. And I hate golf, by the way. I don't golf, but it just sounded like a good analogy. And so what are you doing to set up your day? Obviously, if you're here, you're on a good start. What's next? How are you going to keep continuing this path of positivity? What are you looking for? Remember to look around. What am I positive for? I'm positive for eye drops. Those make my eyes feel better. I'm grateful for, I should say. Grateful for this technology. Grateful for everybody in the chat. I'm grateful for all the comments because those comments help me think and speak, especially when I'm tired. And if you're getting value out of this, please like and subscribe and share. Boom. Boom. You're on the right track. If you get up, I made it vertical today. Heart starts beating. You're walking around. Or you could really just lay in bed all day and accomplish nothing. And that kind of emotion just spills over to the next day, But yeah, that's boom. That's fact. That's positive. That's good. Get out of bed. Start heading that way. Road to recovery. Road to positivity. Road to success. Shauna, I'm hitting the gym these days committed to 3 miles every other day. Awesome. Nice to see your face. It's good to see your comments in your face too. Be strong. Don't do wrong. I'm meeting clients doing recovery every day. Hugs and kisses. Peace out. Awesome, Shauna. Thank you for the encouragement and strength. 3 miles every other day. That's a lot. Add it up. Total it up for the week. Total it up for the month. And total that up for a year. And then say to yourself, can I do that for a year? Woo! It's a good commitment. It's going to make her strong. All right, everybody. I'm going to go work out. You guys have a great rest of your day. Hit me up in the comments, in the chat, the DMs, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you in the morning.